Relationship vampirism is constant favors. That's just somebody who want to suck you dry. They don't mind asking you for $500 today. Then ask you for another $500 tomorrow. Then ask you for $1,000 in a week. Come on, man. There's people like that. They don't have no shame in their game and they don't pump their brakes. If they think they can get it from you, they gonna get it. They gonna try you. And if you didn't have nothing, I'm gonna hurt some feelings. If you didn't have nothing in your pocket, they wouldn't have no use for you. Come on, somebody. Constant favors and ignoring needs. Remember that. Constant favors, but when you have a need, they're nowhere around. You can't get anything from them. Yeah, relationship vampires, constant favors and ignoring needs. Someone who doesn't have compassion or empathy. Somebody who don't mind asking you for your last. No empathy, no compassion for you. Empathy. And using their partner only to further their own goals. They only use you to further their own goals. They have no boundaries. Those are relationship vampires. Saying of the day, fear does not prevent death. Fear does not prevent death. Fear prevents life. You don't get nothing from fear. This talk is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional guidance, advice, treatment, or diagnosis. If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health crisis, substance use or abuse, or suicidal thoughts, dial 988. 988 is available 24/7 nationwide and staffed by trained crisis counselors, or just a text or a call away. 7 red flags of a toxic relationship. Number 1, controlling behavior. That's a toxic relationship if you're in a relationship with somebody trying to control you. You are not a child. Controlling behavior. Relationships like this cause you to feel stuck. Have you ever been in a relationship and you felt stuck in it?
Yeah.
Felt stuck in that relationship? And you didn't know how you were going to get out of it because you were probably emotionally wrapped up in it, but you didn't like it and you didn't want it? Relationships like this cause you to feel stuck and can give the impression that your life and choices aren't even yours anymore. That can be a sign that the behavior of your partner has gone from compassionate concern to controlling manipulator. The occasional, where are you going? Some of y'all probably was that person. Where you going? Occasional, where are you going? It's fairly common, especially if you're living together. It's good to have someone know where you are just in case. So that's really a good thing to let whoever you in a relationship know when you leave, where you going and when you're coming back. Because you never know. Somebody should know where you are, who you with, and when you coming back. So they know when to expect you. So not necessarily saying that could be a negative thing. It's good to have someone know where you are just in case, but if the question seems like they're playing the control game, they might follow up with, you can't go unless I want you to. Or where you going? Oh, I'm going with my girl. No, you ain't going unless I want you over there. Or they might follow up with, I'll choose what interests you have and who you talk to. Oh yeah, there's some people who control that. They're grown men and grown women controlling who you get to talk to and who you get to hang out with. Where you going? Oh, I gotta go do something for my mama. Oh, no, you ain't? No, I don't like her. 7 red flags of a toxic relationship. Number 2, there is a lack of communication. All relationships are built on communication and is a multi-way street where all parties meet on a common ground of understanding. If you tell your partner that something they did was hurtful and they listen to you while asking why it hurt or apologizing, then explaining themselves to further your understanding, then that's positive communication. On the other hand, if the response is a stubborn, that's who I am, deal with it. That's toxic communication. Or a defensive, I never did that. They gaslighting you. Or even, that's your problem, suck it up. That's victim blaming. That is not positive communication in a relationship. 7 red flags of a toxic relationship. Number 3, the give and take is consistently one-sided. Relationship vampires again. The give and take is always one-sided. A healthy relationship is all about give and take. And without this balance, you're looking at a crash and burn relationship. When the give is constantly one-sided with the take permanently on the other, that's a huge red flag. If you find yourself constantly exhausted anxious, and asking yourself, what can I do for them? Constantly asking yourself after you've been given over and over, you almost feel obligated to give. Might not even want to go around them unless you got something. Oh man, I know I'm talking to some people right now, boy. Some of y'all waiting to go around somebody until you get some money. When the give is constantly one-sided with the take permanently on the other, that's a huge red flag. If you find yourself constantly exhausted, anxious, and asking yourself, what can I do for them, while they're always laid back and nonchalant? You running around like a chicken with your head cut off, and they sitting around with their feet up on the couch. They sitting back, kicked back, while you stressing. You the only one working. They're always laid back, nonchalant, and maybe even taking your efforts for granted. Not only do they not do anything to assist you, they taking what you do for granted. They asking you why you can't do more. It's time to ask them and yourself, what is the purpose of this relationship? You need to ask yourself a question if that's the case. 7 red flags of a toxic relationship. Number 4, there is no healthy boundaries. There are no healthy boundaries. As close as you and your partner may be, boundaries still need to be present. So that says that no matter how good the relationship is, there still needs to be boundaries. If you got one of them Cosby Show relationships, them Huxtable relationships where y'all always kissing and touching each other, you still need boundaries. You still need respect. As close as you and your partner may be, boundaries still need to be present. A relationship with no boundaries means that one or both are relationship vampires. A healthy relationship requires mutual respect, and part of that respect is healthy boundaries. 7 red flags of a toxic relationship. Number 5, your partner uses your personal information against you. Oh, man, they do it all the time now, man. You'll have people, man, put all their business on Facebook, online nowadays when the relationship don't work out. They'll sit there and talk about every incident that the person disrespected them, even if it make them look bad. Your whole relationship, stuff that ain't never supposed to be outside of your relationship, is on social media. When you see a person post something like that about somebody who they was in a relationship with, that's a red flag to let you know not to deal with that person. Because even if we break up, I don't have to go to Facebook and explain my side of the story. And number 2, Facebook don't care. And the only people who will care are the people who don't matter. Using your personal information to harm you is not a little thing. Let me say that again. See, this is the type of stuff where you got to cut the relationship off for real. Because when they go this deep, when they go that low, ain't no forgiveness, ain't no going back after that, man. When you betray me and try to make me look bad to the public, to the world, you want to run my name in the ground? Make me lose my job? You want me to lose my respect of the people who respect and love me? You want to put me out there and embarrass me? Ain't no coming back from that. You'll never get another chance to do that to me again, because what that says is you betrayed me. You took information that everybody didn't have, and because I felt vulnerable with you, and I let my guard down with you, and I let you in, and it didn't go right, or you got angry with me, and you decided that you're going to make me look bad. And even though I'm still standing and I survived it, here you want to come later on, how you doing? Better than you? Using your personal information to harm you is not a little thing. That's a capital red flag crime. Now you online. That's why her ex took her and threw her out, because she was sleeping with his best friend, because she ain't nothing but a nasty old hoe. He just took that information and weaponized it. When a person does that, that's straight up backstabbing and below the belt dirty play. Chances are the information was told in confidence, as it was understood that it was not meant for public consumption. Using that information against you just so they can look good and further their own agenda proves their superior. Prove they think they're superior, or any other self-serving reason. These are grounds for break-off. Anybody does that against you. Anybody uses your personal information to make you look bad, to drag you down, to make people who like you not like you, to give a certain impression of you, you need to leave that relationship and leave that person alone, because they will do it again. That's dirty play. That's hitting below the belt. That's kicking somebody when they down. 7 red flags of a toxic relationship. Number 6, they do not acknowledge your relationship in front of other people. If you're in a good, healthy, worth it relationship, the question says, why would you hide it? Under normal circumstances, if the relationship is hidden, they're saying that they're ashamed of it. Or worse, they might be ashamed of you. If they're ashamed of you, why are they really in this relationship with you in the first place? No one needs that. So if you see it, wave the red flag. 7 red flags of a toxic relationship. And the final one, number 7, your partner constantly surrounds you with negative energy. That is no way to live. And I'm going to tell you right now, you get in a relationship, a situation where it's constantly toxicity and they're surrounding you constantly with toxicity, it's going to start feeling normal. So arguing and fussing and acting immature is going to be common in your relationship. The red flag here is when your partner is constantly introducing you to and maintaining negative emotional or physiological stress. Example, whenever you talk to them about a new goal, instead of discussing ways to plan it out, they're constantly finding reasons to shut it down, beyond conscientiously warning you of possible dangers that you may be unaware of. They outright close off the possibility or drag you for wanting it in the first place. So what they're saying is, whenever you're trying to do something or you're trying to accomplish something, they're trying to discourage you from accomplishing it. And like I said, the example is whenever you talk to them about a new goal, instead of discussing ways to plan it out, they constantly find reasons to shut it down, beyond conscientiously warning you. Because now, sometimes when we're talking about a goal, we need somebody who's on our side to tell us of certain things we haven't thought of when it comes to the goal. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Because sometimes you might be thinking about a goal, and you're like, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then somebody you know who care about you or you're in a relationship with, like, hold up, though. Did you think about doing this? You got to do this, too. And you're like, oh, thank you for that. This isn't that. Oh, what they want to do is to torpedo your goal. Because sometimes we be with people, man, they don't feel like they're going nowhere. Or they don't feel like they got anything to look forward to. So when you start getting goals, and you start having things to look forward to and they're not matching that energy, it starts feeling like you're getting away from them. Y'all see what I'm saying? In order to keep you grounded, bing, bust that little bubble. So the more I can bust your bubble, the more I can get you to go down and come down. Now let their balloon start going up without you. You be like, hold up, what about, oh, you just trying to drag me down. They're not going to let you do it to them. Beyond conscientiously warning you of possible dangers that you may be unaware of, they outright close off the possibility or drag you from wanting it in the first place. They're keeping you depressed and their foot on your neck, despite your multiple attempts to move forward. Toxic relationships will actively drain the goodness in your life, so be true to yourself and don't ignore the red flags. 7 red flags of a toxic relationship. Number 1 was controlling behavior. Number 2, there is a lack of communication. Number 3, the give and take is constantly one-sided. Number 4, there are no healthy boundaries. Number 5, your partner uses your personal information against you. That's terrible. Number 6, they do not acknowledge your relationship in front of other people. And the final one, number 7, your partner constantly surrounds you with negative energy. Powerful. Yeah, man. Any questions, concerns, or comments, y'all?
Well, I know from personal experience, they just don't suck your blood. They suck your soul.
Drain.
I had a relative who used to call a baby mom. After they had got on some bad terms, she wanted to put all this information on the face set out there on the web or Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
His social security, all this good stuff. Put it right out there for anybody to take it and use. He still like her. He still with her.
He still like her, and he got low self-esteem. I'm telling you, man, there's some people out there, man, they will run your name in the ground.